Hello everyone, my name is Caner Sezer and welcome to Siemens Simatic Manager Step 7 System and Programming 1 training at Udemy. With this training I have tried to prepare you a complete walkthrough based on my Strain lecture notes and on-the-field experience. During these videos I'm going to give you also my personal notes related on semantic automation world. As you can see at this screen, there are several sections and chapters of this course. Then step by step you will have an overview of Simatic Step 7 system family, and you will be familiar with Step 7, 200, 300 and 400 automation systems. Have an overview of the modules available for these automation systems. Understand the concept of totally integrated automation and be familiar with the semantic programming devices, PC and PG requirements for working with Step 7, tools of the Step 7 programming package. You will get information about offline and online view in Simatic Manager, Step 7 standard libraries and the help system. Also, you will know how to insert a hardware station in a project, create a setpoint configuration and assign parameters, readouts on actual configuration, addressing of Step 7 input and output modules. After you have completed this training, you will know the different types of Step 7 blocks, understand the principle of structured programming, know and be able to select the Step 7 programming languages like Ladder, FBD and STL, be able to edit, save and download an Step 7 logic block into CPU using the program editor, carry out program debugging with the test functions. And there are additional informations such as difference between absolute and symbolic addressing, difference between local and global symbols, symbol table, programming binary or digital logic operations, Step 5 timers, counters, conversion functions, global data blocks, user-defined data types, elementary and complex data types, structures, local variables, functions, and function blocks. You will be familiar with the displaying CPU messages function, able to read out the diagnostic buffer for troubleshooting, IBL stack, hardware diagnostics, reference data, force and breakpoints function, and participant will know the organization blocks that are available, understand the difference between complete restart, warm restart, cold restart, and be able to explain the principle of interrupt processing, know the time of day interrupt, cyclic interrupt, hardware interrupt, time delay interrupt, diagnostic interrupt, and principle of analog value processing. Assign parameters to an analog module using hardware config tool. You will know memory concept of Simatic Step 7, 300, 400, and the result of possibilities for program modifications, download and upload a program to from a flash EPROM memory card, archive or retrieve a project on disk. You will know the subnets of Simatic Step 7 communication methods, global data communication, technical specifications of the S7, 300, 400 CPU, main differences between the Step 7 400 and 300, components, rails, module parameters and logical addresses, CPU parameters for startup, interrupt, memory, how to remove and insert interrupts. You will get general information about automating with SIMATIC S7, C7 and WinAC controllers, programming sequence control system with graph, programming using the state diagram method with HighGraph, programming in the level language, SCL, CFC for SIMATIC Step 7, configuring sequence control systems with SFC, process diagnosis with PDIAC, testing user programs with PLC-SIM, remote maintenance and remote diagnosis with teleservice, communicating with SIMATIC-NET, operator control and process monitoring with SIMATIC HMI, process visualization and operator control with WinCC, process automation with PCS7, drives technology of a component of TIA. So, we will use Siemens SIMATIC Manager and PLC simulation PC programs at develop and test your projects. And end of the training and chapters, there are some useful hands-on exercises for you to make some practice and gain more experience. By the way, some of the sections are free to view. At the end of this training, I have released examples and recordings included with technical information and comments. I hope you will enjoy during this training. I suggest you to spend at least 1 week or 5 days for complete videos and lecture notes. After that, it's important to do some exercises on real hardware if it's possible on your site to better understand these topics. And thanks from my side. Take care of yourselves and see you next time.